Hey yo, hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Wonder Woman, the Challenge of the Gods. Take a look at that comic cover. Very beautiful art, very beautiful. A little faded on the side, but still very nice. Now, strap yourselves in and be prepared to feel the fucking G's. This is going to be one hell of a rocky review. You will be confused. I'm telling you that up front. Don't be pissed at me. This is the best way I can review it. Now, Wonder Woman, the Challenge of the Gods is the second volume in George Perez's run in Wonder Woman. Not much time has happened in between the first volume and the second volume. But it is nice in the beginning of the graphic novel they have the supporting characters tell you what's happened to Wonder Woman through their eyes, their perspective. Officer Candy, Julia, Vanessa, and the fucking publicist that I can't stand. Now this is nice because it tells you, they have the dialogue on the side, and it tells you from their perspective what's happened to Wonder Woman. In addition to that, they have art in the middle corresponding with the dialogue. That's great. It's great to see what people thought about Wonder Woman during this time. Unfortunately, halfway through it, they start using cursive, and I said, fuck this shit, I'm not reading it. I hate reading cursive. I just can't read other people's cursive. I can only read mine. Anyways, with that said, the first story in this is about the cheetah. Up here? Yeah, right there. And they really promote her a lot on the cover, and they really promote her a lot in the back. But she only gets one chapter. I mean, I guess it's okay, you're introducing the character, but not much really happens. You only introduce the character, and you feel like you're getting gypped because all it is one chapter. So, that pissed me off a little bit. The second part of the graphic novel deals with Zeus setting forth a challenge to the Amazon, namely Wonder Woman. And he's challenging Wonder Woman and sending her down into that vault into Themyscira. Yeah, that vault, the one that the Amazons guard, that are basically a hell dimension where beasts and all these evil things lurk. Yeah, Wonder Woman has to go down there and deal with them. So while she's down there, she meets up with this woman. Now, have you ever wondered why Wonder Woman wears the armor she does? And why it looks like an American motif? Well, it's explained here. Now, know Stephen Trevor? Yeah. His mother was actually a pilot. His mother was struck down and she landed on Themyscira. And when she landed there, she ran and she found the Amazons fighting a demon coming out of the vault. And she sacrificed herself to save those Amazons. As tribute to her sacrifice, the Amazons made two armors based off the patches and the American flag and all that stuff on her clothing. And the first armor was given to her for burial, and the second armor is the armor that Wonder Woman wears. So that kind of explains that. It's very nice. It does explain the connection between Wonder Woman and this American motif and her costume. In addition to that, the woman's name is Diana Trevor. And Wonder Woman is actually named after that woman. So they kind of have a connection, which even branches off into a connection with Stephen Trevor. So, that's pretty nice. Anyways, Wonder Woman has to go fight all these demons. And she fights these shadow demons and cyclopses, and she finds Hercules there, taking penance for all the evil things he's done. And she also finds out that Pan, the son of Hermes, is dead and was killed by a manhunter, and that is now posing as Pan. And all the while, Hippolyta, Wonder Woman's mother, runs down there to save her daughter, and apparently Ares comes out of nowhere, and they give Ares some kind of jewel or this medallion, and he flies off in this flame of fire, and it's just all so random and packed full. And it's a small graphic novel, a lot happens. But wow! In addition to that, Hermes finds out that his son is dead, and he charges Wonder Woman for going after the Manhunter, which she jumps for. And you're like, oh nice, we're going to have this showdown. And they just skip the showdown, don't even show you it, and they skip to the next part, which is the last chapter. I felt like I was getting gypped on that. Now, the last chapter was okay. It's about Hercules' redemption, and how he's basically making up for his sins, and that's pretty nice. And it ended off well. The gods basically leave the Amazons alone. I guess Wonder Woman proved herself worthy. That's great enough. Now, on to the graphic novel. The graphic novel story is very jumpy. They leave out a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of things that they should have added in, and that they really didn't focus enough on both stories. It was very jumpy in that sense. But despite all that, the good things are, the action was nice, the dialogue was great, the story in theory was great, but they just left out a lot. There's a lot wrong with this graphic novel, but at the same time there's something oddly alluring about it. Maybe it was because the action was fantastic, the dialogue was great, and the story was good on paper. That and it had a satisfying ending. But you can't ignore the fact that the story is, well, it has a lot of holes in it, and it needs to be filled. So I guess my final analysis on the Challenge of the Gods is, unless you're a Wonder Woman fan, you're not really going to like it. If you're a Wonder Woman fan, you're going to find the action good, and you're going to find all the other stuff good, and you're going to find it entertaining. But there's a lot wrong with it. So I'm going to actually leave this up to your discretion. You guys know that there's a lot wrong with this, and a lot of stuff random, and a lot of stuff missing. If you're okay with that, by all means, pick it up. But if you're, if you don't like those little stuff missing, and if you don't like all those little nitpicks, then I say avoid it. It's all up to your discretion. I enjoyed it. As much as the faults were in there, I enjoyed it. That's me. But then again, Wonder Woman's my second favorite superhero. So, again, it's your discretion. With that said, I'm going to end the review here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.